So we're into day 3 now of the classwork, and I can see the guys actually ahead of us are already at it. Got the laptops out, they're comparing notes, talking about the process. This is actually one of the things I really like about these offsites is these guys get a chance to get to know each other, work together, go through the process together, and they really do form their own genuine trading desk. You know, one of the things I've noticed as a professional trader, and even I can see with retail, trading can be a very lonely experience at times. So having a support group like this just makes a world of difference, particularly for a retail trader who typically is on their own. So these guys have gone through the training together, they've done offsites together, you know, they've had dinners together, gotten to know each other socially as well, which I think really helps develop those relationships. And they're all genuinely helping each other with their homework assignments. You know, I'm assuming finding short trades to talk about in this classroom. But yeah, let's go have a look at them because I think this is fantastic. I'm really pleased to see that this part's gelling so well.
Okay, guys,
Morning, guys.
Yep. Morning.
How's the round table going? A lot of grey matter, busy at work.
Yeah, very good. Yeah,
Short ideas.
gathering details on the process, making sure we have the same level of information.
Yep.
And in that case, we share and we get all comprehensive with each other and with the process. So we master it quicker.
Yeah, we are trying to be on the same page.
Yeah.
On all the information because it's too much information, and we want to have a clear checklist for all of us.
Yeah.
And then when we have to share, after we finish the mentoring here, when we have to share our ideas, we know exactly what we are talking about.
Yeah, great.
That's very important.
Fantastic. No, this is great. It's great to see you all working so well together. You know, I was hoping this would be this is my first offsite, and I was hoping that the remote trading desk would gel like this and work like this. So I'm really pleased to see you all working out as a team because this will be an invaluable support network for you guys when next 6, 12, 18 months, 2 years, 5 years. Yeah, and this is hard to replicate. This is great, especially for retail traders. I think it's leave them to it. They've got 15 minutes till we start, and they're working really well. Just watch them go for it.
Okay. So just to recap on the earning growth scenario. So we had the premium, so where everything is positive. Then we have lower than the sector, number 2.
Premium, 3 situations.
Yeah, premium free situations. At the level 3 situations.
At the level, this one.
Yeah.
To figure out.
It was 4 brains and 3 numbers, so somehow we managed to fit the right stuff.
We obviously did long ideas last session. Today, Tristan's going to supervise homework and the process of short trade idea generation. Better now that you stand at the front, feel a bit of pressure in terms of pitching your trade ideas, and feel the pressure of 1, presenting it in front of a group to simulate doing it on the phone with your mentor, and 2, the pressure of time. So, fire away.
So I went with retail companies that deal with apparel. So I went, did a sector breakdown for stock screener, composed my own sector. They're a large cap, 9 billion. Their month and their year end has already gone, but for 2016, but I have data which can give us for 2017, which is this calendar year. F1 is 2.53.
If the guys get stuck and bogged down in process, when they jump on calls with their mentors, they're not getting the most out of the calls because they need to be able to go through these mechanics and present them within a few minutes. So the mentor gets their logic and gets their process and understands how they've arrived at an idea.
Just making sure that the data that they're looking at is correct. I think there was a problem with the sector data, but we've sorted that out. But otherwise, yeah, so continue.
So what have we got to now? We've got, and this is the thing about what Tristan was saying with the big super tankers yesterday when we were out on the boats. Similar to the way pension funds and hedge funds operate, the big market cap companies, they're like the super tankers, like the pension funds. they can't turn around their business as quickly as the smaller guys in the industry. It could take them years to turn this around if they ever manage to do so.
When they announced their news, the market's priced in a 20-ish% price correction based on news in the last few days. I mean, you're throwing darts at a board trying to guess if there should be 15 or 25 or 20. I mean, who knows? We could be late to this short, given the move it's already had, and I might be jumping the gun a bit because we're still doing the quantitative work.
1 hour later, we want to have a position. That's the most important thing, getting over the line on things.
I think if the process was easy, there'd be no value in it. There are no magic tricks for this. There's no magic method. It's just hard work and the right process. So, I'm sure the guys would be hoping for a bit of an easier coursework to work through. It wouldn't really get them anywhere. They would know deep down that it wasn't really that material that useful. I think after going through this and going through the ringer with Anton and seeing the proper process, and that although it's not easy to apply, once you get that muscle memory, it's not difficult either. But there is a barrier to entry for these guys of actually understanding the process and doing the work. So if they can get over that hump, they'll be in a much better place than most retail guys.
Of course it's a positive. You have to take a grilling, learn from your mistakes. My analysis has not been thorough enough. So it's a case of making sure they have a thorough enough process. Just like Tristan and Anton said, this does look like a good idea. There are good indicators, but I didn't get to the level of the analysis that both Tristan and Anton did, as you would expect. Learn from experts. If experts telling you off, at least they care enough to tell you off so you can do better. Worst thing is to just be by yourself and not have any guidance and make every mistake in the book and just lose all your money.
What I'm going to do, it's simply,
I'm learning here. I'm learning from my mistakes, and I will remember this lesson for the rest of my life. And I can apply it to other things in life.
Pain trade's the next. The pain trade is the trade that causes you the most pain. So, however your portfolio might be positioned, it's important to know what your pain trade is, so that if the worst case scenario happens to your portfolio, you're not scratching around wondering why you lost so much money. You need to be aware of your maximum downside exposures and scenarios. What are the things that need to happen in the world to cause this current portfolio the most damage?
Yeah, it was a good and productive day. So now, as a team, we're gonna share the notes that we have in common to prepare our next challenge, which is coming with a long and short, and it's all about the pain trade.